Hi grade 8s, this is a quick tutorial on the rock cycle. Now if we start with igneous rocks, as we should already know, igneous rocks are formed from the cooling and solidification of magma. And magma is molten rock that you can find underground that becomes lava when a volcano erupts and the magma reaches the surface. So when that magma cools down, it becomes igneous rock. Now depending on where the magma cools, you will either get intrusive igneous rocks, which form when the magma cools underground, or extrusive igneous rocks, which form when the lava cools above the surface. Now the main difference between those two forms are that intrusive rocks have much larger crystals because they cool over a longer time underground. Extrusive rocks, where the lava has reached the surface, cool very quickly, and so they don't have any crystals or very small crystals. So igneous rocks form when magma is cooled and solidified, either at the surface, which is extrusive, or underground, which is intrusive. If an igneous rock were to melt, you would go back to magma. Now looking at this diagram, we can see that igneous rock can turn into metamorphic rock through the addition of heat and pressure. So if you apply a significant amount of heat and pressure to an igneous rock over millions of years, that igneous rock can turn into a metamorphic rock. Additionally, if an igneous rock is weathered and eroded, such as through wind or through water, it can turn into sediments, which are like small fragments of rocks. If those sediments are then compacted and cemented, and as we know, compacting means to squeeze and cementing means to stick together, if those sediments are compacted and cemented, you can end up with a sedimentary rock. So from an igneous rock, if it is weathered and eroded and then compacted and cemented, you end up with a sedimentary rock. As we know, sedimentary rocks can be identified from their layers, with the oldest layers at the bottom and the newest layers found at the top. So if we do have a sedimentary rock, again, if we apply a significant amount of heat and pressure to that sedimentary rock, you will create a metamorphic rock. And as you can see, you can arrive at a metamorphic rock either from an igneous rock or a sedimentary rock that has had heat and pressure applied to it. And just like with an igneous rock, if a sedimentary rock is weathered and eroded, you will arrive back at the sediments. Now looking at our metamorphic rock, a metamorphic rock can become an igneous rock if it is melted. So if you apply even more heat to a metamorphic rock and it becomes magma, when that magma does cool, you will get an igneous rock. And the last little branch, just like igneous and sedimentary, if a metamorphic rock weathers and erodes, you get sediments once again. So as you can see, igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks can all become each other either through a direct step like heat and pressure, or by becoming a sediment or melting down and becoming magma. Just keep in mind that these changes take millions of years.